Guys, thank you so much for joining me in another video. So as you can tell, based on the title, we are talking today about handbags from the row that are under $2,000. I recently did a video going through the cheapest Celine bags, so I thought we'd do something similar to the row, and I really wanted to specify bags that are made out of leather. I do know they have nylon, cotton, fabric bags, but when I initially did this research for this video, I thought I was going to do under $3,000, but I was actually pleasantly surprised by this list of bags that are under the $2,000 price point. What's nice about the rows, they do have these more accessible handbags, but then they also have their higher tier, their very expensive bags to, obviously they do exotics. So yeah, I thought today we'd talk about it. And another thing I thought I'd talk about in my videos starting off in the new year, I thought I'd do a book of the day, what I've recently picked up. So over the holiday season, around this time period, I always like to pick up some books. This was a book that I had been looking to pick up. This is the Carolyn Bessette Kennedy CBK book, A Life in Fashion. It has a series of interviews, like beautiful photography, interviews, documentation of some of her most iconic looks, interviews with people that were close with her, people that had worked in fashion. There's different forwards and just how like fashion designers have been influenced by her style. So yeah, I had wanted to pick up this book, so this is what I am currently reading. I think this obviously makes such a great coffee table book, a source of fashion inspiration. But back to the video, and so I thought we would go in lowest price to most expensive price point. So the first bag I want to talk about is a bag that I think has gained a lot of popularity for really good reason. It is super popular for many reasons. I think obviously the price point at $1,090, it's very rare to get even a bag at this price point. It does kind of resemble, I would say, like a toiletry bag or like a cosmetic pouch. It gives me a little bit of that like Laurel Piana style, but this is the rose version. But it definitely is better priced. The only issue is it's always going to sell out. A lot of bags from the row, they do sell out, but I think this is such a chic bag. I think it makes such a great going out bag, or I don't know, to me this is something you could throw in your bigger bag but then take out, put all of your essentials in, but then take it out when you're going out for the night, maybe you're traveling, I don't know the situation, but I think this is a very popular bag. And I think these cylindrical bags just in general have been more popular. Louis Vuitton has had the Papillon. I know there are other bags, like YSL has a bag. Several brands are doing this sort of cylindrical bag, but I would say the row offers the best price point, so definitely this is one to potentially get if you like this style, but you have more of a minimal aesthetic. The second bag that I want to talk about is a bag I really like. I've been so tempted every time I've seen it, happened to find this bag in stock, but I've always had to pull myself back and be like, oh, do I really need this? But it is a really chic bag, and I'm talking about the row new mini twin bag. So obviously this as like a twin bag, it's got that dual compartment, it's giving it with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. They are known for being twins, and I think kind of like this dual side of this bag. The name has significance. I love it in this gorgeous brown suede. They also do in a leather. A lot of people would think this would be a really practical throw around crossbody bag, kind of similar to the Celine Trio. Also Louis Vuitton has that accordion trio bag, I just can't remember the name, and I think we kind of see it as an everyday bag. But I actually think this bag, since we're talking about Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, she always would wear this Comme des Garçons pouch, and it would just look so chic. It was just very minimal, very quiet luxury, if you know what I mean. You could wear it in the same way that she would dress it up for an occasion like that. Even Phoebe Philo with the Celine Trio bag, she would wear this to like award shows, things like that. You could definitely wear this for like a more dressed up occasion, but then of course you could pare it down, go for that casual running errands. So another bag that I have to just mention, and I feel like almost with the exception of like the really extra large sizes, in the different variations, I would say the small, north, south, east, west, two medium versions of this bag, they are under $2,000. And I'm talking about the Park Tote. Now I think the one that has been very, very popular on social media has been the row north-south Park Tote. Instead of an east-west, this is more north-south. Think of, I guess, like the Chanel 22 bag, bags like that, for like the price, the practicality, really work in favor for this bag being so popular. They've brought this bag out in other colors, obviously different sizes and more of the east-west east-west iterations, different leathers. But yeah, the north-south has been the one that I think has been very popular on social media. I think it's just a different play on the tote style bag that I think we normally think of like bags like the Neverfull, which they do have that east-west version. But yeah, it's a north-south version. They also have like a really cute, adorable mini size. I think it's like $100 less, but if you wanted to get the north-south small version, it's $13.90. To me, this is like a nice bag you can throw in like a notebook, a book, maybe a small tablet, something of that sort. If you need to run some errands and you just need to carry a little bit more, this could work, but let's say you don't need a laptop. Like, I think this is a really nice practical bag, and I think it's very popular for a reason. And the next bag I want to talk about is another bag from the row that has been kind of viral in 2023. I think it is, I would say, one of their most popular bags because it does coincide with what has been trending. It's very ergonomic, and I'm talking about that row half moon bag. Right now it's going for $14.50. It's very Y2K with that kind of over the shoulder bag, that kind of asymmetric look about it, gives you that more ergonomic feel. We've seen so many it girls, Hailey Bieber, Kendall Jenner, Emily Ratajkowski. So many it girls have worn this bag, and of course it's from the row, so it's very in like quiet luxury, whatever. So yeah, there's just so many reasons why this bag has become super popular, and I honestly was very much considering this bag, but I opted against it because I'm someone who likes to wear big coats, chunky sweaters. That is me, and just this like Y2K trend is something that would really only work for me 2 months of the year realistically. I prefer a strap that is just a little bit more generous. That's just me. This is definitely a bag you can't add on extra straps, so just keep that in mind. But I think if you're like a summer gal or you're just looking for that vacation summer Y2K throwback vibe, look no further. This is the one to consider. This next bag is the same price as the row half moon bag, so it's going for $14.50. There's something about it whereas if you told me this was like $2,200 from the row, I'd believe it, but it's going for $14.50. I think it's not a bad price, especially when I show you the next bag that is under $2,000. And I'm talking about the Abby bag. I feel a lot of these bags are now getting higher and higher just because I think more people are just kind of into this silhouette more than ever. The leather on this looks really delicious. I love it in this chocolate color. Again, to me, it could be that sweet clutch dinner vibe, but then if you're someone who needs like a small bag, maybe you need to go out, but you just need a small little bag and you don't need to carry a lot with you, but you want something that could be casual as well. I think this is such a cute bag. The strap on this is very dainty. It's not like thick and chunky, barely there almost in a way. And then the final bag on this list is the Dalia bag. This is going for $19.90. Definitely more of that like minimal evening style bag. This is more of the structured sister of the Abby bag. It doesn't kind of have that dumpling side to it. I had to mention this bag because it was under the $2,000 price point. It is just getting increasingly harder to find bags under the $2,000 price point. Most luxury brands, it's not like a micro bag or a canvas bag. It's just getting so expensive to try to find a really nice bag. And while the row has very, very expensive items, especially the ready to wear can be insanely expensive. You could pay 5 figures for one of their gorgeous coats. And I would say they're really big bags with the exotics. They can be super expensive, but you can get a taste of the row. You can get that quiet luxury, that more minimal vibe for a reasonable price. And I say reasonable in air quotes. Obviously, this is relative to the market, but I was even looking at bags from Tory Burch, right? I did a video on Tory Burch recently, and even her bags, they have really creeped up in price. You're paying 4 figures for some of her desired bags. But I will also say Tory Burch is also growing as a brand. But I think for the quality of the leather, the style, and many of these bags are very timeless. Mary Kay and Ashley Olsen like to say they're very ageless in that you can wear them now, you can wear them 10 years from now. You may evolve and your style may evolve, but many of these bags will be bags that will be those solid wardrobe go-tos that you can wear years to come. And I think this is in part why the row is very successful. While they do have those ultra expensive bags, they also have these more obtainable, accessible. They're not $3,000, they're not $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 handbags. You're getting something that is a little bit more, I don't know, like friendly in terms of price point, but are very popular for a very good reason. A lot of these bags you can wear as everyday party bags, or you can wear them for more evening occasions. That's kind of the beauty of the row. So yes, that is my video. I would love to know, are there any bags that you are looking for right now that are under the $2,000 price point? It is getting so hard to find a really nice bag under $2,000 that is made of quality materials, quality craftsmanship. Would love to know. Thank you so much for joining me in another one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.